how did you get started in this industry?
So I knew nothing about it at all until last winter. It was November of last year, and my friend had just suggested I was working another remote job and I was looking for some more work to basically just supplement my income. And she suggested, she's like, "Have you ever thought about camming?" And I had no idea. So I just did a quick Google search and decided to just kind of hop online the next day and give it a try. And I literally just had to learn as I went along. I had no idea what I was doing. So totally and just it was so much fun. It started out part-time, I guess, and then worked my way up. And now I don't work my other remote job and I'm just doing this full time.
Oh, wow. Okay. So did you start on Live Jasmine?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So what drew you to Live Jasmine as opposed to some of the other companies or platforms or OnlyFans or whatever?
Yeah, so I think I had read a couple articles and I just looked up, probably did like a Google search like best camming sites, and this one came up and I just loved the things that other models were saying about it when I read the reviews, and I watched some YouTubers as well who shared like their experience, and I kept hearing Jasmine mentioned over and over, and I love it, and I've never wanted to like try another site. So it's been really good. I love it because feels really high end and it feels classy, maybe compared to some of the other sites. So I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, so you mentioned that you had another part-time job as well, and now you're able to just full-time do camming. You were able to let go of your other job?
Yeah, so I was doing like a graphic design kind of freelancing, and it was really hard where I live to make rent, and I was just kind of struggling trying to figure out what to do. And I love this, and I was able to just give that up completely and now do this full time. So I'm on 7 days a week and I love it.
Wow, that's incredible. So you're an independent model.
Yeah, yeah, I came from home, so just me and my own little studio. Still learning, but yeah, there's a lot of information out there. But I definitely think it's like learning as I go, learning like lighting, learning the website, just how to, just the whole thing. But I like that I didn't have any preconceived notions about it. I just came in completely like authentically myself. And so that's been good for me, I think, because I didn't have any experience doing anything else like dancing or anything else in the like adult industry, which is completely, completely new for me. And yeah, so I feel like the members connect to me because it's just very genuine for me.
I hear a lot that the models who tend to do well are the models who are being more authentic to their true selves.
Yeah, I feel like for me, it's like I don't know any better except to just talk to people as if they're a friend or something. So I just kind of, that's the way I started out. And I've just continued to, I'm definitely not a pro, but I'm learning. So, yeah, and it's fun that way. It keeps it fun for me. It's, of course, I take it seriously as a job, but I really try to enjoy my time and keep it fun and keep it just a, like a social thing.
Hmm. What do you like the most about your career on Jasmine?
I think the flexibility in the hours and the location, being able to work from home, it's amazing. I've been able to kind of live a digital nomad life for the past 6 months. I've worked from different locations, which has been really fun. So getting to share that with the members and have like different backgrounds and different settings and talk about travel with them. I love that. That's the freedom of it is just amazing.
Okay, so the freedom and flexibility.
Yeah, yeah. And being location independent for me is huge. That was a dream. That's a dream come true for me.
Yeah, I agree that in this day and age, there is something. I feel like really after the pandemic hit, it's hard for people now to want to be stationary. There is a shift towards people wanting careers and jobs where they can be more mobile and move around.
Absolutely. I used to be in an office all day. I used to have to wear a mask at work. And it's like now I'm here, I'm able to smile and talk to people and it's safe. Like we're not worried about spreading germs, like, so that's a plus.
What would you say in that 6, 7 month period has been your biggest lesson so far that you've learned?
Ooh, biggest lesson. I think to develop a schedule and to have the consistency and to I have myself on kind of like a schedule like I would with a work schedule. So I had to develop a sense of discipline. So that's been a big lesson, and just getting up at the same time every day so the members know when I'll be there, and it's some kind of consistency as far as like a lunch break, and I still had to schedule things out for myself. So that was I think, and just learning about all the different things I didn't know that people were into. And it's a whole, there's such a wide range of like topics that we talk about. So I learn so much from the people that I meet.
Yeah, that is one of the keys to success, I think, on this site and probably in this industry, but definitely consistency. So your members know, like, at 9 a.m., I can go and find her and talk to her, and they're going to come back for you.
Yeah, yeah. So that's helping a lot. I think we're seeing a lot of like members returning, and I don't want them to be disappointed when they can't find me. So
Mhm.
that's helping me stick to it.
Have you learned more about yourself since joining Live Jasmine?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's given me so much more confidence socially to talk to people. I feel like I can now just chat with strangers because it's just the practice of doing that all day, putting myself out there and just saying hi. I was a lot more introverted before, and that's helped me to just really feel more confident and just more comfortable speaking. And that's helped me and get to know kind of what I'm into, what topics I want to talk about, what excites me. Like that's, you're constantly sharing personal details, and I definitely have had to like open up and dig deep and share things. And yeah, it's definitely been a lot of personal growth.
Love that. I love hearing that. That is something that I think is really unique about this industry, in that the models are helping members explore themselves, their fantasies, their thoughts. And you, in turn, as a model, you get to see, do I like that? Do I not like that? You also get to explore yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So I have never been like, yeah, quite as in touch with myself in that way, like as I am now, by having to just talk about it and put all of that out there. So it's, yeah, and I still have a long ways to go, but I'm really happy to have found it. And it's been a really fun journey. I would be really honored to make it to like the top 100, and to be able to grow higher, and to I think to improve my like videography skills and get better photos, and just learn more about like the technical side of it. I'd love to go to an event and like connect with other models. I think would be really fun. And maybe even, yeah, get some of my friends involved. And I get a lot of questions about that. I'm like, I'd love to help somebody else get started, and just achieve that like freedom to kind of make your own business. So yeah, I have a lot of goals, and I want to stick with Jasmin. Like I said, it's only been 6 months, so I can only imagine like what I could achieve in a year or two, by staying, on the same trajectory. And I have, yeah, goals to just work more hours, make more, connect to more members, and just do more creativity with the shows that I do. Always trying to come up with new ideas. So yeah, I'm excited, and I definitely plan on sticking with it.
Yeah, with you, it sounds like you have a really good mindset and mentality for moving forward, and that's half the battle.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm curious, have you learned more about men since working on Live Jasmine?
Yes, I don't know how, I don't want to be explicit or anything on here if it's just kind of, but there's so many things that I didn't know they were interested in. Yeah, it's really blown my mind. And a lot of people are just so, yeah, there's a lot more of like diverse interests, I guess, than I thought. I thought men were so single-minded, but it's like, wow, there's actually this like huge array of different fantasies that I didn't even know existed and I do now. Yeah, and so I think it's helped me to connect with men in like the real world because I just feel like I talk to them so often that it helps me to kind of understand what's going on behind the scenes a little bit. I think they feel comfortable opening up to me as a stranger rather than, as when you're dating someone, it's just a lot more, people are a little more guarded, I think. And so I think the members might tell me something that maybe their girlfriend doesn't even know. So I feel really honored, that I'm able to connect on that deep level like that.
Have you made any special connections with the members?
Yeah, absolutely. I have some that I feel like have become my friends. That we're close. We share things that we talk about family and our backgrounds and growing up and relationships and yeah, some people I see every day. So it's really special. The ones that keep returning and showing that love. So yeah, definitely. And that's hopefully that will just, continue to keep growing as the trust, between us gets better.
Is there a memory or an experience on Jasmin that really stands out to you?
I think one of the most interesting things one member wanted to practice hypnotism with me. So we did like a, face-to-face call and like sort of practice like a little bit of like a relaxation hypnotism and just it was really wild. That was really fun. One member wanted to watch a music video. Like we watched a really emotional music video together and it was really long. It was probably like 20 minutes. And then at the end, I was like, I had tears in my eyes and we were like connecting on, on this like deeper level. It was so, that stands out to me. And sometimes it's fun things like we'll play games, play chess or something like that. So, yeah, there's a lot of memorable, you just never know what the day's going to bring. It's always different. I love that.
Yeah, that is something you like spontaneity and a new day every day, then this.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a Gemini, so it's like something new all the time. I'm always excited for, just to learn something new. I love it. I love the surprise.
There you go. Yeah, I feel like Geminis probably do well in this industry.
I think so. Yeah, we're endlessly curious. So I'm always like, ooh, tell me something I haven't heard yet. Like I'm excited to hear it.
I think society is starting to become more open to the industry. I mean, OnlyFans is straight up mainstream pop culture.
Yeah,
It's like
definitely.
cool to say you're on the platform. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, everybody asks me that. Are you doing that too? Like it's just become so, yeah,
mm,
everyone expects it. But
yeah,
and I
100%.
was living in New York City when I started this. So that's a very sex positive culture and place to be anyway. So I felt really supported. It might be different depending on where you're from. I'm definitely, not a small town girl, so that's been helpful. But yeah, I think we're moving in a good direction that way. And I think with COVID and everything, people wanting to connect online more are just going to become something that everybody kind of relies on as a way to make a connection. Actually.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's definitely the trajectory and trends that we're on.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. This has been an incredible interview.
Oh, thank you. It's been great talking to you.
I like to end the interviews by asking one final question, which is what's something you're the most grateful for in your life right now?
Oh, wow. I think just like the ability to connect with people all over the world, learn something new every day, and some positivity, just continue to follow my own path and do it my way. And just, I'm really grateful for the opportunity and it's just been amazing. So yeah, I'm sitting here like looking at this ocean view and like, like this is so amazing. It's a dream come true.
Very sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you.